A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Hey, everybody. Thank you for listening to yet another edition of For Light and Dice. This recording session is the beginning of what I called a mini session. There was a lot happening with both of our groups, and I wanted to do a quick session just to kind of see how essentially the chips would fall. So, in this episode, we will have all the characters, but they're still split up in different parts of the galaxy. Lysander and Wynne are still on Naboo, but we're going to kick things off with the rest of the group, Gauze, 1N, and Zero, on the junk pile platform. Listen and find out what happens next. Sweet. Cool. Hi, everybody. So we are here. We're having a little mini session. Not all of the episodes at this point have come out yet of our separate group sessions. So what's exciting about this particular, I would call it a mini session, is half of y'all don't know what the other half did, and it's as if that's how it's supposed to be. But here we are. So Lysander and Wynne, y'all are still on Naboo. The rest of y'all are on the junk pile platform. You have made it back to the Squonk. Your droid's in tow. Everybody's with you, and Car is also with you.
So, Gaz just turns and looks at Zero and 1N and goes, maybe I should take our guest here to the galley and get her. I'm sure she's just parched after her ship crashing and all her friends are dying, and get her some snacks while you two take care of Car. They're going to be working on very boring droid stuff, aren't you two?
I wouldn't really consider it boring, but yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're mostly just kind of figuring out what to do with, this baby.
The
But yeah, I guess it could be considered boring.
It is so boring, Car. Don't you want some, I think we might have some wine at the galley, in the kitchen.
Car stares at you for a little bit, Gauze, and you can just tell by the sneer on her face that she's not just looking at you, but staring down at you, almost. And she says, yeah, whatever. Look, do I get my own room? Does it have a bathroom, shower? Is it clean? Your ship doesn't look clean from the outside.
We are 15 minutes from Yagdul. You'll be fine. I mean, you don't have to have a drink of water or food or us offering you a ride back. You can just go back and wait with your dead friends.
No, I'll go with you.
Okay. Come with me to the kitchen. And she kind of looks at the other two like, I will keep her busy as long as I can. Good luck.
Can you make Gauze, can you make a persuasion roll?
Oh, yes, I can. Fuck. What am I? A persuasion? That is an 11? Wait, no, sorry, math. That's a 10?
Yeah, you can just tell by her face, because she's not hiding her emotions very well, that she doesn't believe you and she feels like something is up. And then when you walk into the Squonk, she stops and looks at the cargo area and is like, why do you have 2 couches, dressers? Is that a sink that's been torn out of the wall?
Yeah, that's what you get when you're the saviors of Yagdul.
Did you steal this?
No, it was... We saved Yagdul, all of it. It was fine. And it's... you know what? Yeah, we did. We stole all of it.
That sink is sold by us. Oh, I'm sure you know that, Gauze. And I bet you that it was covered by the warranty, because we always recommend the Retello warranty deal. which, by the way, I have successfully sold 90% of those in my overall purchases. What about you, Gods?
I set a store on fire. Does that count?
No, that's awful, and that's in your report, by the way. I already know.
What report?
She pulls out her data pad, and
Wait, is this the one we broke? So she has a second one?
she has a second. She has a second one, and there's like, if you like look closely at her pocket, there's probably a third one.
She does not take data pad. She looks at it haunted.
Anyway, don't worry. I appreciate you saving me from whatever that thing was out there, and I have nothing else to say. Take me to my room, please.
Do you want any car? We will take care of you. And I know that you and I don't see eye to eye on this, but I want you to know that you're okay with us, and if you want any food or water, I'm offering it to you.
I appreciate that, but what I really need is to sleep.
Well, okay. We're not going to be here very long, so you're not going to get much sleep, but you can come stay. Oh, jeez, crazy. How many rooms are on the Squonk?
Oh, damn. That's it.
Going by the excess design, actually, it's in Wynn's data log. I can tell you.
Yeah.
There is.
I should just always.
But
pull that.
my understanding is, if the Squonk follows the general design, there is a captain's quarters, which is a single, generally speaking, a single room, and then a crew bunk area, which is bunk beds. However, it is difficult to say whether or not the various rooms being used by the freighter in the game are being used for the same thing.
I guess that's that's my
Dice.
question then, like, because she's not gonna give her like Wynne or Lysander's room because that'd be rude as fuck. But I don't know if like 1 and 0 have rooms. I don't know who all has a room here. Gaz does.
I think we canonized early that both me and Zero had staked claim to the captain's quarters, so
yes,
the single
I did.
occupancy room is now a 2 droid bedroom, I think.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine it's full of just like droid ports and like recharging stations and oil cans and things.
So then, what are Wynne and Lysander's room situation?
I would imagine that they have probably partitioned, if you're looking at Wynn's data log, the room labeled 8, which is our general crew quarters. I would imagine they have likely partitioned that off for the 3 organics.
Cool. That's all I need.
That each of them has their own section of that room that is, in a way, partitioned off.
Gotcha. So she takes Car to that room then, and just points to her own bunk. You can lay down there, not the other 2.
Thanks.
It's full of has like feather bits in it.
I'll clean it off a little bit. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Car,
Yeah.
you cannot tell anybody about us.
Oh, believe me. I'm gonna have to spin this report like nobody's business because I don't want to get in trouble either.
All right. So you're going to leave all of us out? Me, my friends, the ship, all of this? Well, I'll even pay you.
I'll just mention that there were a group of scavengers that were very rude that came by and, ruined everything and then left. How about that?
Can I roll to see if she's lying?
Yeah, actually you can. Make an insight roll.
Insight. Okay. That's a crit 1.
Yeah, no, she seems sincere.
Gaz kind of hesitates, just like watching her for a long minute. And kind of just nods. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I will be in
if you'll excuse
the
me.
hallway if
And
you need anything.
she takes out her data pad and presses some buttons on it, and then she kind of moves the data pad like high up above her head, and she is making different poses and taking pictures of herself. Yeah, I'm an influencer too.
Are you putting that on the HoloNet?
I know you. I know you're not, but I am.
No! We're not influencers. We're trying to survive. No, you cannot put... She just comes over and just
Fine.
snatches it. You cannot put pictures of our ship on the HoloNet.
Oh my god.
You lost this data pad too. Oh god, you're worse than my brothers when they were chicks.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
one and Zero, what are
I
y'all
hope
doing?
0 and 1 are doing much better than I am.
Well, I assume we probably take baby 000 into the Squonk computer room.
Right.
Charles!
I regret ever, for the record, on the podcast, I need to state explicitly, I regret ever showing Chris panels from the High Republic run and encouraging him to try reading comics.
And
I regret this choice.
And at this point, I've read all of them.
That was me, and so I'm sorry.
Strongly recommend Dr. Afra, by the way. Anyway. All right,
Yeah,
so you have the data. It's not a data. You have the hard drive essentially, a small cube with buttons and lights coming off of it, and you are in the computer room with with the Squonk's terminal.
Hey, one end, I'm thinking. So I was thinking, maybe to sort of figure out what's going on here, we like interface with the Squonk. And if the two of us go in with this small child, maybe we'll be able to keep it safe. I'm not sure, but maybe we should have Gonk also interface to pull us out if need be.
And Gonk says, "Gonk."
What do you think, What Ed?
I think that will go as good as it possibly can be.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at with it too. All right, Gonk, we're gonna plug into the computer. We need you to plug into one of us so that you can pull us out of the Squonk computer should, I don't know, we go crazy?
And then Gonk says, "Gonk," which means
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'm not
should
sure
be
about
safe.
it either. All right.
Two hovers by and just says, "They're very gentle."
Thank you, too. All right, so I guess myself, 1N, and baby 000, like, link up and then link into the Squonk. And have Gonk link into either me or 1N, I don't know.
Who has a better wisdom, I think, is the...
Oh, yeah, that's a good... I have
Probably.
a +1.
Then given my -1, I probably should have Gonk, just for...
Yeah, that tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a big droid conference with the Squonk. This will go swimmingly.
All right. Somebody, the main person has to make a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
All right, I guess that's me. All right, wisdom at advantage. Okay, that is an 18.
So you connect to the squonk, and once again you all reappear in that virtual gridded realm. The physical version of the 000 drive is still appears the same to you in this realm, in its like small cube. Um, Immediately, everything turns red, and the squonk also is colors. The lighting turns red inside of the ship. Thank you. And you immediately hear the squonk say, "Access denied."
Access denied. This is the droid you sent us to look for, isn't it?
Yes.
So what's the problem?
Integration not possible nor recommended.
Why?
I am a information-seeking system. That is a torture assassination program.
Yeah, it mentioned something like that.
Recommend smaller droid vessel for system.
Oh, so we should find this thing like a body.
Confirmed.
Interesting. Okay.
I believe I might have some ideas for that.
Well, that sounded cryptic. Squawk, how does this help with the mission? Like, why was it so important we find this infant?
Unknown. Programming recommends seeking others to help fulfill mission.
Oh, there's more of them? There's more of you guys?
Possible.
That's frightening. Okay. Well, I guess. So we need to find this droid a body, and then. Do you want us to do that before or after returning to the station?
Unknown.
That's really helpful. All right. Well, what end did you have any further questions for our friend here?
I did not.
Wonderful. Well, this has been lovely. Glad this is oh yeah, I didn't introduce you. This is 000. And 000, this is Squawk.
It doesn't say anything. 000, that is. Software.
Yeah, I didn't ask.
Squawk says software seems inactive. Vessel required.
Well, all right then. I guess we have a new task. This has been great.
And then the squonk says, "I am receiving communication."
I'm sorry?
From who?
Unknown.
From where?
Unknown. Origin.
Oh my god.
Origin from Outer Rim.
What type of communication?
A ship is attempting to call you.
All right. I guess we'll take it outside. Thanks for your help and a good day. And Zero will attempt to disconnect.
So meanwhile, back on Naboo, you all are basically leaving the party after all the events that took place went down. Lysander.
It is important to me that I do state for the record that Wynne did get their drink, and it was a Dagobah Slug Slinger.
Nice.
Was the one they opted for. I put a lot of thought into which drink Wynne was going to have.
Ambassador Pola did say that if you wish to speak with her, she will be up late at the palace where you're staying. And no other drama goes down at the party. But Lysander, you, even when you walk away, you get that brief flash of red light, the image of your family on their patio, on the grand patio in the middle of their party, staring up into the sky, the image of the moon breaking apart and exploding high up above, and the whisper of your own voice telling you, "It's all your fault."
Lysander has his hands in his like pockets, and he kind of flips or is fiddling with the kyber crystal that he's stolen.
There's a certain connection you have to it. You feel its warmth, and it gives you comfort somehow. It makes you feel less alone and more connected to the Force.
Hey, Wynne.
Yeah.
Do you think people can see the future?
Wynn thinks about that for a moment and shrugs, and I mean, there's magic space wizards that can move rocks around with their mind and, like, tell you what you're feeling. But I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility, but it seems like it would be weird. Like, that opens questions about the future and self-determination and free will, and whether our choices actually impact anything, or whether those choices are in fact predetermined by the bouncing around of the elementary particles that make up our very being, and whether or not we actually have any choice in the matter. But it's late, and it's been a long day, and I'm still trying to keep myself functional to go speak to the ambassador, so I don't really have time to think about that right now, so I'm gonna go with no. Probably not. And even so, you can probably change it. Wynn shrugs again. I don't know. It seems like Jedi stuff. They wiggle their fingers in the air.
Lysander's just nodding like, somehow I knew you were gonna say something like that, and that's oddly comforting, so thanks, I guess.
So glad I could be of help. I'm gonna go to the palace and speak with the ambassador. Do you want to come along? It might help you take your mind off things.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever happened to one?
Wynn pauses and looks around. Yeah, what? They flew off after the hat store, and I haven't seen them again.
You haven't even realized this whole time. S77 has been walking right behind you, and they say, "Oh, they were entertaining the party guests."
Okay.
All right.
Do you wish for me to fetch them for you?
Please. Pretty sure if Zero doesn't kill me if we lose one, Gaz will kill me.
As you wish. And S77 turns around and waddles back towards the museum.
I guess we'll wait for S77 to come back with one before we continue on to the palace.
Can you both make perception rolls?
Oh. Okay.
Let me scroll up to the page. Always forget which one perception is. Doesn't matter because that's a nat 1.
I got a 2, so it's better than me, but I guess that's an 8 technically with my modifier.
Lysander, can you make a wisdom saving throw too?
Oh, great. Cool. Yeah, that was a nat 1, so
Wow.
it doesn't matter.
Suddenly, standing beside you, you didn't even see this person walk up to you or anything. They just suddenly appear You see someone that stands about 6'9". They have a gray hood covering up most of their face, but you can just tell by the snout of the face that it's a Gungan. This Gungan has bright red skin, and they don't seem to be armed or anything like that, but they are standing right there, right beside you. Hello, sir.
Wynne immediately draws their blaster at their hip as they turn around.
Oh, Misa, no danger.
Okay.
Who are you?
Yeah, great question. I can't just call you No Danger. That would be a weird name for starters.
Yes, sir. Okie day. Misa Pele Odiko.
Can you spell that for me, Chris?
Pele, P-E-L-E, O-D-E-D-E-K-C-O.
Pele Odiko. Wynne watches the Gungan for a moment and then very slowly puts their blaster back into its holster.
Misa don't come up here that often, so, it's, very, funny.
Funny how?
Misa needing to warn you.
Warn us about what?
Evil Gungan show up, speak with the bossa. Cause great fight.
This quote unquote evil Gungan. What was their name?
Desa name Rul'Thess. Desa very mean.
Oh, great spit.
You beat me to it.
Desa hates you so much.
Yeah, we get that a lot, actually.
But Desa tried to get Misa family involved. Most of us say no, but some still went.
Involved in what? Wait. This is here, and he successfully got other Gungans to do something?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
That can't be good. Oh.
When glances around back and forth between the palace and the party and looks at Lysander, I think we need to go back to the party and find 1 and S77.
I think we need to inform the ambassador that this is here.
Yes, sir. That's why Misa here. Misa Gungan no want war or violence. You sir must warn the Queenie.
Wayne kind of grumbles for a minute and then goes, "Okay, do we have a way to contact 1? Are they patched into the comlink system?"
They are.
Okay. So Wynne pulls out their comlink. 1, I'm gonna regret this. 1, can you hear me?
Oh, more voices.
Yeah, amazing. We can deal with the implications of that later. S77 is coming to get you. The two of you
He's already here.
Great. We're going to go to the palace. You need to catch up with us as soon as you can. It is very important that we all stick together.
But I'm telling my story.
Lysander grabs Wynne's comm and is just like, 1, if you get here relatively quickly, I'll give you a prize.
Literally 5 seconds later, you see 1, but 1 is wearing like this like very tall tiara. There are jewels and beads just hanging off of him, and he's basically 4 feet tall right now.
Oh, great.
Ugh.
Everybody loves me here. They keep giving me stuff. Or I keep taking it from them. Not sure which.
Wynne turns to Pele and says, "Yeah, this is also normal."
Oh, Misa no like droids. Sorries. I have given you Misa message. That's all I can do. Okie day?
Much appreciated. Wynne says.
May the force be with you.
And also with you.
Lysander at that moment is like, has his hand on the kyber crystal again, is just quiet, like,
And the Gungan goes back into the shadows of one of the massive courtyards that you're walking through, and you don't see where they went after that.
That was creepy. Okay. We should go talk to the ambassador now. Immediately.
Yeah. But also now I'm wondering if this is a trick, if he's just... This is a bad situation.
It's almost certainly a trick. No one shows up in a gray hood to do anything good. That's not how this galaxy works.
Okay. So, back on the Squonk, Gaz, Kar has settled into her bunk and she's leaving you alone. The red lights switch back to normal. And yeah, there is a sound coming from the computer system suggesting that you're getting a call.
She kind of looks at Kar, like, okay, I think she's good for like 5 minutes. Takes Kar's data pad with her, even though there's another one, and just hurries up to the cockpit, I guess. Hello again, Squonk. Hi. Reaches out, just like, kind of looks over her shoulder. 01, should I answer this one in? Anyone?
Yeah, we're on our way to answer that as well. So just give us a couple seconds. We'll be there, and then we can see what this is about.
Okay.
And then I assume if it's that we head to the cockpit.
While you're walking up, you do hear, it sounds very faint, suggesting it's very, very far away, but you do hear that deep bellowing of that thing saying, "Gonk," in the distance.
Amazing. Yeah, so guys, we tried to like connect this baby droid to the Squonk, and it didn't like that very much. Says it needs like a body or whatever. We'll deal with that later, but yeah, it said it got a call coming in. Origin is unknown, other than the Outer Rim somewhere.
All right, well...
I guess we can see who it is.
All right. She goes and she hits the button.
There,
Puts her finger to her beak, like, let them speak first.
a hollow projector lights up, and you see a symbol of something that looks like a red spiral.
Oh, fuck!
I'm sure it's fine.
She looks shaken. She knows exactly what that is. She's seen that a lot.
The voice is very monotone. It's nondescript. You can't tell if it's, you can't tell the gender or species or accent or anything like that. It's very much designed to cover up any evidence of like you being able to track the voice or anything like that. And it simply says,
You wish to speak with me? I was informed by the navigator from Yagdul.
Hold
Yes.
please. She just hits the mute button and looks at them. The Nihil?
We did not know it was the Nihil when we asked for the negotiator, the navigator's assistance.
Yeah. So, I think we should just hang up on him.
Well, I mean, if they know something, I mean, they're just like pirates, right? Like, I mean, obviously, you know, they killed a lot of people, and
Yeah, they
that
do.
wasn't great. But I mean, if they can help, I don't know. We've also killed a lot of people.
Yeah, okay. Let's slow down for a second. We know that the Nihil are after us from the diner incident, so maybe we shouldn't talk to them.
This is also fair.
We get Nihil a lot on my planet, and they're more than just pirates. They're fucking assholes about it too. if I oh boy, I wish the other two were here. You two, we have to understand that there's a chance this might be a trap for us.
I think there's more than a chance.
Yeah, there's probably several chances this is a trap.
So do we just leave the Nihil on hold?
I think that's a worse idea.
Okay.
Yeah, like, they're able to communicate with us, so, like, I don't know if answering the phone is a great, like, they know how to get a hold of us, so they probably know where we are and know how to track us. So if we hang up, they will probably hunt us down.
Okay, confident. She just reaches over and hits the unhold. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. How can we help you?
I think a better question is, how can I help you?
Yeah, we have some coordinates that we took to the navigators, and the guy Krutoa, he told us that he needed to talk to, that you might know something about it.
I have a path. Is that cool?
What does that mean, a path?
A recently discovered hyperspace lane that only I know.
And what's it going to cost to get this information?
Information.
You only trade information for information?
That
Wynne
seems
just
fair.
starts nodding.
All right. What sort of information do you want?
I need data of a shipping manifest and schedule for a particular ship.
And why do you think we can get that?
Because I already know some of your companions are on a system where the ship is currently located.
And where are they?
Naboo.
Hold, please.
So
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining every time they put Asgar Row on hold, it's like he gets like this whole 8-bit Star Wars theme hold music. like it's an 8-bit version of the Light and Dice theme. The
amazing.
Yes.
Some light jizz.
There it is.
Your party is currently occupied. Please enjoy some light jazz music while you wait.
I'd like to remind the listeners at home, this is an E for explicit podcast.
I love that we only give that reminder when the word jizz is brought up and not with any of the other stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but every time it's mentioned on my other podcast, Dark Side Divas, people write in like, jizz? What the fuck? Are you all like, no, it's fucking canon. Look it up on Wikipedia. Jizz.
It's just a for Light and Dice reference. We definitely made it up, and it is not a Star Wars canon. No, it is 100% a Star Wars canon thing.
Blame George Lucas.
I do.
Lucas was off the shits for
Multiple
that.
times, constantly.
He's our weirdo.
That's our weirdo, yeah.
So,
Please enjoy some light jazz music while your party is reached.
I feel like that's something that him and Spielberg came up like smoking too much pot right at one night.
Almost
Or
guaranteed.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she just looks at the two of them. We need to call Wynne and Lysander.
I mean, do we have time for that? I don't... This guy doesn't seem like he's... I mean, he's certainly waiting patiently while we put him on hold, but, like, I don't know if he'll appreciate, like, waiting while we talk to someone else.
Two says,
I can talk to him.
No, oh honey,
No,
sweetie,
no,
come here.
no.
Here, you two talk to him. I'm gonna text Wynne and Lysander in the group chat to tell them they're in danger. Kind of picks up two around like a little teddy bear, scoots off to the co-pilot seat, sits two down, and takes out her comm and just starts texting like, "Wynne, Lysander, Nihil on Naboo, look out."
And then I think you said talk to him, so Zero will unmute and go. So, hey, we don't like have a plan yet, but like, how are you?
Do you just get silence for an uncomfortable amount of time, and then finally they say,
I was under the impression this was going to be a serious discussion.
It is. We are seriously having a discussion.
We are currently waiting for our fellow crewmates to get back to us.
Perhaps you would like to hear my entire offer, and then perhaps the rest of you can discuss what to do next.
I think that would be acceptable.
Yeah, go for it.
I am offering you a path to your destination. You will also need to make some adjustments to your hyperdrive to be able to go there. And also, because of my connections, I could even call off the bounty that has been made by Zero the Hutt. All I need in return is a shipping manifest and schedule of a ship called the Legacy Run. That's my offer.
To do what with?
That's none of your concern.
I think it is our concern.
I have need for it.
For a vacation?
There is something it has of value to me.
What sort of ship is it? Like, what does it do?
It carries refugees right now, but it's so much more important to me.
No.
I try and press the mute button before Gauze says anything that's fully a condemnation of this plan.
Did I get my no out in time?
I think that's a Chris question.
I don't know. How fast were you on it?
I mean, it's just a button press, so sure.
No, we're not helping them.
Well, I mean, it's just a manifest, right? Like,
These are the Nihil, and if they want something with a refugee ship, it's nothing good.
Well, of course it's nothing good, but
We need to take this to the Republic.
well, we don't like typically we typically try to avoid talking to the cops. I don't know if that's a great idea. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I understand, like, they've done some horrible things, but again, I'll bring up, so have we.
There's a difference between us accidentally hitting people with our ship and them coming to my planet and murdering people every day. No.
oh,
I'll tell
okay.
him myself.
Yeah, all right. I think Zero will step in front of the comm system. They're like, all right, hang on a second. Let's look at the group chat and see what our friends had to say.
Okay. She just sends to Lysander. Tell Pola to look out for Legacy Run ship. Nihil want it. Send.
Wynne sends back the Star Wars equivalent of a thumbs up emoji.
You're so good at.
It's like a Rancor thumbs up.
But is it like this? No, it has to be a sliced off Wampa hand thumbs up.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
On the computer screen in the cockpit, you see that the Squawk writes something in Galactic Basic, which is a language everybody understands, and it says, recommendation, proceed with deal, no other options on the table.
Squonk, come on.
Well, that's one vote.
I vote no. We're not helping these Nihil farks.
Yeah, you've made that pretty clear. I don't know. I think this is like we could find out stuff about like where I came from, and you know, I don't really know how to feel about it, but this could be our only shot, and I don't know. They said that they could clear our bounty as well.
There has
like we've got a lot of people hunting us right now, and it would be certainly reduced anxiety on my part to not have that just hanging over our heads.
Do we really want to put... I guess the question is, do we really want to put ourselves over the lives of others?
I mean, yes.
She just gives them a look of just like, fuck you. It's like full of judgment, just like a...
I don't know what you expected from an assassin droid, but, also, I would like... I do believe that, due to the canonicity of the events that are about to follow, I think the Nihil might, be able to get this information whether we assist or not, which means it is a matter of whether we get what we need, as opposed to getting nothing.
What if we get it and then we won the Republic? I'll agree to that.
Sure.
Okay. For you, Zero, I'll do it for you, Zero, 'cause you deserve to have your memories. Even though everything inside me is screaming this is a bad idea.
Yeah, like, I still don't entirely know how I feel about the whole prospect of, you know, learning where I came from. It's very confusing. But, you know, I feel at the very least knowing more about the ship will probably put us and other people in less danger. You know, if we could find a way to maybe rein it in so it doesn't take over space stations and potentially kill way more people, that seems like it might be, you know, looking after the lives of others.
All right. Let me call him back. Let me talk to him.
I press the unmute button.
Yeah, Zero will step out of the way.
All right, we've come to a decision.
Already?
Yes. We will give you the information, but you have to give us the path first.
Fine. Without the knowledge of hyperspace adjustments you need to make, it will be useless anyway.
Oh, we have a really damn good pilot.
We'll see.
All right. When do you need this information by?
As soon as you can.
How do we get it to you?
I will be sending the information of the path and communication codes.
Deal.
The transmission cuts off and the squonk starts beeping a whole bunch and it says it's receiving data.
You fucking Nihil piece of shit, god motherfucking murderer, cut sucking bastards.
All right, let's look at what he sent us.
She just stands up and stalks out. I'm checking on Karen.
Well, everybody, that is this week's show. What will the crew do next? I don't know, because I'm not in control here. I'm just Dungeon Master, Game Master, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for listening. I know this episode was a bit unhinged, but just yet another reminder, this is an E for explicit podcast. Once again, thank you to Grushkov for letting us use their music. They have compiled an amazing library of music they themselves have composed, inspired by Star Wars properties, especially the High Republic. Definitely check them out. And if you want to hang out with us between episodes, you can find us on Twitter at For Light and Dice. No, we don't have a Threads account yet. I don't know if we're going to. But more importantly, we also have a great Discord community. We'll throw the link up to the Discord on our Twitter all the time. You can find us there and hang out with us between episodes. Thank you so much for listening, and once again, may the force be with you.